20 damage.
Oh.
How do you want to do this?
What's your constitution? What's your
Not 12.
constitution?
My
what is it?
constitution is 12.
Oh my gosh.
That's
It's exactly death, right?
enough.
So with the old death rules, that's exactly death. With the new death rules, it uses negative HP. So it depends on if you want to use old death rules and kill me, or new death rules and...
Wait, does 0 count? Does 0 count as a number? Because then you're at negative 11.
No, I don't think.
No. All right, so where we left off, you guys had made your way. Do you know how late Jess is going to be?
I'm not sure. Maybe another 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay. So yeah, we left off. You guys were in Magma, following the trail of Aldern Foxglove via his now dead wife, Easha Fox. Not sure exactly what happened or where they went off, but you know they were going to Magnum. You got to Magnamar about 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Heading in through the northern gate from the Lost Coast Road. Last we left off, you were over near the Triodea, one of the premier performance hall in all of Magnamar, and pretty much in the whole of the Lost Coast.
Okay.
You guys, just for recap, you guys were in the Triodea is in the Neos district, which is sort of the new money neighborhood.
Right,
a lot of small lords have small holdings here, or at least with the such as with the Foxglove, they don't have their full manors here or anything, but they at least have some form of an estate in this sector. That is where we left off. You guys had just entered the area.
Okay. As a reminder, if I think Nyrelion, if you had any extracts that you were carrying, they are inert now.
I never put them in my inventory.
Oh, okay.
I took them anyway. I stole them while you weren't looking. You know Aiden, the notorious sneak thief and murderer.
Yes. So you admit to your crimes.
That would be like
No.
an ultimate reveal.
You're Aldrin Foxglove this whole time.
I rip off a mask, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you kids and your meddling elf.
I've also been. I asked Jess. Tova's idle animation is taking inventory of all of her like catalysts and reagents and stuff. So every couple of seconds, she just opens her bag and like shuffles through. Speak of the devil.
Oh, look at that. The
Hey.
devil. Duck and cover.
Hey you.
Hello.
We just started.
Simply safe on.
Really?
Really.
Just started.
Just started.
Like you recording and everything?
Yes, we're recording and everything.
Hello, all of the people online.
That was actually perfect timing then.
Yeah, it was really good. All right. Well, what's the move? I mean, we just start asking for directions to the Foxglove estate.
Yep.
We just did. This is as far as we got.
Yes, I wasn't talking to you.
Tova agrees with Durok.
Well, I suppose we could ask around, but
We only asked a single god. There's no harm in asking other people.
true. Well,
I mean, do you figure
Let's
these
get
are
started then.
estates that are gonna have like, Foxglove out on the, says who the house belongs to? Maybe we just start wandering and asking directions as we go.
I doubt they'll be labeled as such, but I think, asking people is a good place to stop.
I don't know. I mean, I've been to Magnamar before, but it wasn't for long, and we weren't really spending much time in the northern districts.
Well, let's ask some people.
I vote Edan asks people.
Oh, yes, of course. Let me see here. I don't suppose we're being coy about anything now, right? Just asking where.
Just
I
asking
think we're
for
just,
the
I think we're just asking for
location
where
of
the
Foxglove Manor.
Foxglove Manor is.
Fair enough. All right, Jake.
All right.
I'm gonna find some people. Well, first of all, are there just like signs out front that say like, like misgivings too?
Misgivings the sequel.
Little misgivings.
Misgivings to Magnamari and Boogaloo.
Oh, that was good.
That is the name of this episode.
Yes, it is. Oh man. Misgivings too. Your sister's a werewolf. That's a joke. Nobody's gonna get. Okay, let me find the poster. Poster. This is a notorious
My payment.
Yeah, here it is. This is a notorious bad movie. Let me see.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, Jake, we were doing something.
Oh my gosh.
That looks amazing.
Your sister is a werewolf.
Christopher Lee is in it.
Really?
And so
Yeah.
Brett Brown, yeah.
All right, so you're gonna start asking around. Give me a diplomacy check.
Diplomacy. Check. Ooh, that was a high number.
Wait, I'll help.
You
Quick.
good cop, bad cop him. Oh, that's right. I have a plus 11.
Hey, look. I helped. I got an 11, so that's a success
I
on
rolled-
the 8.
I think 12 is the DC for help.
Dang it!
Isn't it 10?
I thought it was
I thought it
10.
I thought it was 12.
Yeah, I thought
No,
it
I
was
think it's
10 as
10.
well.
It's 10.
But it doesn't matter. I rolled a 7 on the die, which turns into an 18.
Which turns into a dirty 20. You're welcome.
Yeah, there we go. Teamwork. High
That's
five. Wait.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you
also,
easily. Or go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'd like to point out, I have a plus 11 with 2 ranks in diplomacy. But
So you're slacking.
Charisma to... Oh, yeah, you could be better.
Yeah, I could be.
Ethan's got that Riz.
Know it.
So yeah, talking, asking around. You get pointed toward the Foxglove Townhouse.
Oh, just like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Wait.
It is over.
If you've got a winning smile, that's all you need in life. Aiden says that out loud.
Huh.
Hmm.
I've always found, like, food and shelter, clothing, warmth, those are all pretty necessary, too.
No, you can get those with a winning smile. You see, you practice this move. Thank you.
Thank you.
I wouldn't do it like that.
With my
Thank
9
you.
charisma.
We'll work on it. How about that? I'll teach you all. We'll make a finishing school right here in Magnamar.
Well, what are we finishing?
For lack of a better way of saying it, you.
Don't like the sound of that. It sounds a little threatening.
No. All good. All good. Just trust
So,
me.
manner to break into, right?
Yeah. Of course. Well, no, not break into. Mana to.
Forcibly enter.
Nope, don't say that in the street.
A manner to gain entrance into.
A mana to exercise an open invitation to.
A matter
Asking
to
around.
exercise an invitation to open.
That as well.
You get
Prime
pointed
already.
down here, towards the Archway District.
So, the opposite direction of where we were first led.
No, it's just farther south.
Oh, okay.
You came in through the top gate.
I thought we had been pointed specifically around, like, the theater.
No.
Like, the theater was the entrance to the Naos District, which is where a lot of the moon money is.
Theater. Sorry.
Wow. Wow.
Such a stupid joke. It shouldn't bring me as much joy as it does, but it does.
It is a very joy-giving joke.
Yeah, it's in the Grand Arch District. As you are walking along, you can definitely tell this is the new money district. Nothing overtly extravagant. There's some really nice townhouses here, some smaller manors. You can tell there's some. You can tell there's some nicer stuff down farther, as well as a larger open park down here, and a massive arc carpet. Something you can't really make out from this distance. You do know that Magmar is also called the City of Monuments, as there are just massive monuments placed throughout the city, rumored to have some magical properties to them, but not everybody believes that.
Detect
Is
magic.
our
We're gonna
orb
put
not
this
working? The
No, it's not.
music?
It's not.
Sad.
It's not
It's
working.
okay. We'll live.
That's true. We'll find another day.
Watch this arch have a Sanhedrin on it. Be all Lamashtu style.
Yeah.
The horrible monsters and stuff.
Do you want to go to the arch?
Just looking for the
like to go to
foxglove.
the manor first.
Okay.
Sightseeing
pass by the
after
manor
we
first.
exterminate the ghast.
Yeah, we can see the town after the undead abominations are dealt with.
So you make your way to the Foxglove Townhouse. Out front of it, it's a 3-story building, significantly smaller than the full manor you guys investigated before.
Mm-hmm.
Simple 3-story townhouse. From the outside, looks perfectly fine. Can you all roll me perception?
That's what they want you to think.
We're all gonna go up there.
11.
20, I think.
19.
Oh, I think that's a 30 or more.
Go,
30.
Aiden.
30.
Aiden
Oh,
Okay,
mentally
so
maps out the floor plan and criticizes
All of-
the architect.
okay, so all of you.
11 passes?
It was an easy check. You're standing right out front of it. As you're standing out front, you see someone pass. Up in the second story, there's one window in the on the second story floor, at least on this side of the building, from the front. And you see a woman with dark hair just pass quickly in front of the window.
Oh! Does Aiden identify it as Aisha?
Mm-hmm.
You immediately identify this as Aisha, but she didn't look undead. She didn't look like a revenant. This was what you would presume Aisha to look like if she wasn't dead.
Something strange is going on here.
It's a front.
Hey,
Someone is
look-
pretending to be her wife. His
might
wife.
be that. It could be any number of things. Has any? Let's Nyrelion
Yes.
and
Hold on.
Tova.
Hold on.
Is there any precedent for something like an illusion
Is there any precedent
that would
for
like
an
an
illusion?
illusion that let me collect my thoughts. Excuse me.
Based on that question so far, I would have to say yes.
Let me continue. Is there anything such as an illusion that would it could fool passers-by into thinking that, you know, some. I mean, I think I know the answer to this, but
I think that is the definition of an illusion.
well, then it's very possible that that's what's going
I
on.
mean,
here.
do you
I think
have a
we
detect magic up?
I think the main intention of illusion magic is, quote, to fool passers-by.
Well, then how about we get in there and see what they're covering up?
You want to go knock on the door? Aiden
Alright,
will follow your.
No, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Hold on.
Why not?
I have a spell that can
Where the
detect
hell did
undead.
it?
Oh,
that's-
great.
I have it prepared quite a few times for today in case we run into a scenario like this. So maybe we just do a once around the perimeter. I can do a quick scan, see what's inside the house before we go
Should be
barging in.
helpful.
Yeah, great.
Right. Jake, I'm going to cast Detect Undead.
Okay.
It'll last 6 minutes. It functions pretty much exactly like Detect Magic, 60-foot cone, except that it's for detecting undead. So the first round, I can detect the presence or absence of undead auras. Second round, I can get the number of undead auras in the area and the strength of the strongest aura present. And then third round, the strength and location of each undead aura. So we're just gonna do a quick little circuit of the house. You said it wasn't too big, so I imagine a 60-foot cone should be able to hit pretty much the entire interior. But that's up to your ruling. I don't know how big it actually is.
Yeah, that could hit maybe like it would hit pretty much the entire interior, unless they're saying like in one hyper specific spot on the top floor or something. Um,
Watch them be standing in that one hyper-specific spot on the top floor.
Jake.
I see
there's
you, Jake.
multiple. I'm just thinking like there's multiple, but they're just piggybacking 3 on top of each other in this one spot.
Three zombies in a trench coat.
There is no undead.
Okay. I'm not getting anything in there.
Well,
So whatever we just saw is either a living person or an illusion.
suppose
Right,
we
well-
find out then.
Let's go
Um,
knock on the door.
Well, Tova, I don't know that that's our best course of action.
Why not?
Well, it just stands to reason that it might not be prudent to let whoever's in there know that we're here, assuming there is anybody in there.
He doesn't know who's following him, and they definitely don't think that it's following them here.
Question:
So-
where are you guys talking about this stuff?
Maybe in the back of the house.
No, we would have come around
Inside.
front back, right? In message.
Yeah, not like in the middle of the street. We're not going to be standing there going, "Hey guys, should we bust down their door?" I was just thinking, "Hey you, sir, do you know where they sell battering rams?"
Right.
You look like somebody who knows how to break into a person's
what I meant.
manor house.
You can finish it.
I don't want it.
Just put it in the fridge. We should just knock on the door, though, I think. See if he's here.
Does anybody else think that's a horrible idea, or is it just me? I'm just nervous that we don't want him to know. How does everybody else feel about knocking on the door?
I think it's a better option than breaking into a house in broad daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we could always come back at night.
Sooner the quick, the better. We don't know how long he'll be here.
I don't think we even know if he's here.
Even more reason to let's knock on the door.
Nyrelion?
Sorry about that, I'm back.
You're good.
I mean, I'm not the most sophisticated with magic, but I didn't detect any undead, so I'd be inclined to think that he's not here.
What have I missed? Sorry, I had to step away.
We're deciding whether or not to knock on the door.
I don't really see what good knocking on the door would do. If we haven't protected the undead.
So perhaps we.
We
We
could
could
knock
say-
on the door. I just don't expect a response.
Well, someone's in there, so we can just.
Yeah.
I don't
Alright,
think anybody's in there.
I'm going to
Detect
knock.
magic. Do I get any illusion auras?
Well, that's like a 30-foot range, isn't it? And
60.
if it's stuff that you can see.
But I can get below that window.
60-foot cone.
Is there like a gate or anything on this, Jake?
Hmm?
Is there a gate or anything on this house?
Yeah, so walking around, there is a high fenced-in backyard patio place, it looks like, and a gate in the back.
Can we get like up to this house, sir? Like like without making a big scene and like making it look like we're, you know, checking this place out. Can we
Casing
check
the
this
door?
place out? Yeah, exactly. Without making it look like we're doing
yeah.
exactly what
light-
we're
a
doing. Can we do
light
exactly what we're
casing.
doing?
So detect magic has a range of 60 feet, and I'm fine to like walk towards the front door if that's what I need to get in range to check.
We're performing the burglary equivalent of a light, nice, plump hot dog. A light casing.
A light casing.
Sorry.
Nice. You took that in a very strange direction, but I'll allow it.
It turned out okay.
I mean, I say we just walk up to the front door and knock. Like, what's the
Oh
harm
yeah,
gonna be?
I think we walk up to the front door.
Fair enough.
I am gonna have detect magic out as we walk up to the front door.
Okay.
Walk up to the front door and knock. Not with my
Yeah.
hammer. I'll clarify. Not with the hammer.
I just imagine like you go to take out the hammer and just as you're like sliding out, like, oh wait, no, not this door.
Not this kind of knock. Sorry. Yeah.
Save that for later.
I don't need the thieves' tools yet.
Once there's something I realized I put in.
Hammer. The more you think about that one, the funnier
It just gets better. That one just gets better. We are children.
I just thought of a really good one that we should have used like 4 sessions ago.
Oh.
Well, when you were talking to Leary, jailer.
Prisoner.
Oh man. Visitor.
Also, can we talk about how jailer and prisoner, despite jail and prison being like opposite words?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Huh.
Yeah. English is weird.
Yes, it
That
be.
it is. It do be a bit weird.
So who's doing
Oh.
the knocking?
Aiden.
I'm knocking.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Because you're the face of the party.
I suppose I could do that.
Or unless Durok wants to go.
I mean, I said I was gonna knock, but I don't really care who does.
I mean, to me, like this isn't necessarily a party face job, you know.
Do I have
Like
to,
it doesn't have to be.
Do I have to roll diplomacy to convince the door to make sound? Is that?
You knock on the door. It asks you, "Who goes there?"
No,
Are
no,
you real?
Roll charisma or roll diplomacy to see what kind of tone your knocking conveys.
Yeah. Hey Zach, you have to detect undead. Do you have like detect undead?
Detect life or detect living?
Detect life.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is a thing. I'm pretty sure it is. I do not have it written down as a thing though.
Is that something you need to prepare, or?
No, I'm not 100% that that's a spell. I mean, I don't have it prepared one way or the other. Spells that I do have not prepared but have are detect chaos, detect evil, detect good, detect law, detect the faithful, detect undead. Oh, and detect magic and detect poison. A lot of detecting going on. Looks like I'm a detective.
Our backup name.
Detector.
All right, so you go up, knock on the door. Knock on the door, wait a couple seconds, and you hear just heavier footsteps on wooden floor, walking towards the door quickly. A few seconds later, you see the door open up, and standing before you is Aldern Foxglove. Pretty much exactly as you saw him last time you saw him. Oh, well, it is good to see you guys again. I did not expect you guys to come here to Magnamar.
Hey,
What are you doing in
Nyrelion.
Magnamar?
I have detect magic up,
Is
right?
detect undead still
No.
functioning?
I'd say you said it was 6 minutes.
It was, yeah.
Probably not.
Oh man. Okay.
I did put up detect magic. Am I getting
Yeah.
anything off detect magic?
No detect magic.
No.
No detect magic or no,
No
detecting
magic.
anything.
No detecting magic.
Like he's not detecting anything.
No,
Yeah,
you're
it's
not
just-
allowed.
No.
The rules say you can't detect magic in this
He
house.
doesn't
Good.
see magic, is what you're saying? He doesn't
Yes.
see any
Yeah,
magic in
magic.
front of him?
There's no magical aura around Aldern. There's
Can-
no. It's
I mean, undead doesn't have a magical aura.
But I
But
didn't
this
detect
isn't
undead when I went
necessarily-
around the house.
Yeah, I don't
either.
think this is an
Mhm.
undead.
Yeah, but that was before.
he still would have been in the house.
He would have been in the house. We would have detected him.
Unless he was in that one hyper specific
There's a
spot.
way to, I believe, hide.
I don't think he's powerful enough to do that.
It's
Can we
not that
come
far
in?
enough for the campaign.
Yes, hello, Master Foxglove. We were
Yes,
wondering.
yes.
We found ourselves in the area, and we thought we'd look you up.
Yes. Come right in. Come right in.
Is anyone else
Okay.
as confused as I am?
I'd
We're
like to
gonna go
point
in.
out, Jake, just for the record, my guard is up, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Oh,
give
yeah.
everybody in the
Hand
party.
on. Yeah.
Just
My
a
hand is
big
on my
look.
sword.
Hand is on
Yeah.
my any tool.
There actually is a map in the book. So,
Ooh, we are gonna.
here, you can actually see the full, like, backyard now and the entryway with Aldern.
Are there any rules that this thing can't be burnt down? Because
Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
I mean, if you want to
Burn
get
down
charged
half-
with arson.
just
they
burn
gotta
down half
catch
the
us
city.
first. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
Wouldn't be the first time it's happened in my campaigns.
Right.
Mine either.
So we go
Jacob.
inside. So this is the back or this
We
is
all
the front?
have our problem, children.
I was gonna say, says Jake, the resident pyromaniac.
We have an actual admitted arsonist in our party who hasn't burned down as much shit as you have, dude. Oh.
Tova, why are you in the backyard?
That's what I was wondering. Is this the back or is this the front?
That's the backyard.
Great. Oh. All right.
Hi, Aldrin. I don't think we've been properly introduced.
No, I don't think we have yet. Aldern Foxglove. And he goes to hold out his hand.
Durok Lightfist.
Durok, good to meet you. And you are
Tova Lightfist.
Tova Lightfist.
That's my
Well,
sister.
Oh, well, I was wondering with the names. Well, either way, why don't you come up and join me in my study? My wife is right upstairs. Don't think I've introduced you guys yet.
Well, actually, we had a couple of questions for you, Mr. Foxglove.
We can go
Yeah.
upstairs though. That's fine. Let's go up.
I don't see an issue with going upstairs.
Well,
We can
we'll
walk
talk on the way.
Way
yeah.
more comfortable.
Fair enough.
Reveal.
Have you been to your manor recently?
I've been here for the past week. Something happened to my manor.
Sense motive.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
big
Sense
time.
Sense
motive.
the motive
Big
Is that a
time.
lie? Has he been in his away for a week?
That's a 15.
Oh, 26.
Did not roll super great for that.
5?
Let's see what mine is.
Nyrelion's like, I think I've heard of this thing called lying, and he may be doing it.
Jake, I rolled a
More.
26 sense motive.
More
11.
studies required. I got a 15.
11.
Tell me this man's soul.
I mean, you're not getting any indication that he's lying. Like you've met Foxglove. Like the mannerisms, everything, nothing really seems to be off from what you've interacted with him.
So, you haven't been to your manor in about a week, give or take, is what you're saying.
No, I haven't.
What did it look like the last time you were there?
Yeah, what sort of shape was it in?
Well, it was in well, to say it was in disrepair would be a bit of an understatement. Do you know the rumors about my family's manor?
No?
Please enlighten us.
Well, and at this point, he guys make your way upstairs. He leads you through the big double doors to this study that's. Second.
It's crazy. What is going on?
Yeah, this is a little
Plot
disconcerting.
Unacceptable. Yeah.
He opens the doors and goes inside, and you see flesh and blood, Aisha Foxglove.
Aisha Foxglove. In the flesh.
Unstrangled.
Everyone, I don't think. Oh. Aisha, we have some guests. These are the my friends I told you about from Sandpoint. We got Edan, Nyrelion, and some newer acquaintances, Tova and Durok. Aisha's gonna come over to you and gonna shake your hands. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Told me a lot about the adventures you went on, the boar hunt, and that don't remember his name, but the one man you guys had to go catch the bandit or some other. But it is nice meeting you all.
Likewise.
She'll take a seat in one of the chairs here. Inside the study, you do see there's a table with a lamp on it, 2 chairs, the table, and then 2 shelves full of books, as well as some writing utensils, paper, ink, stuff like that. Aldrin will continue. So, you were asking about my manor. You guys said you aren't familiar with the ongoings.
No, not
Or rumors, no.
not the specifics.
Well, there's some, let's say, rather let me look up quick.
Sorry.
And I quote.
You can finish what you were saying first.
Well, the manor itself is haunted. There was a lot of, let's just say, a very dark past in some of my family's chapters that I'd rather not get into at the moment. Suffice to say, I've been trying to restore the manor to what it used to be, but that's been an ongoing endeavor. Also, are you guys like all in the room or like just
Oh yeah.
In the room,
Is
yeah.
this upstairs now?
yeah? You guys are all in the
Oh.
study.
I'm in the room standing. I
So-
will not sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay.
Nyrelion is also standing.
Stand right
Probably pretty near to Aisha.
here.
Hey, you've already got girlfriends.
He's just trying to save someone. This is why he has girlfriends.
Oh, wait, where's...
Aiden's invisible.
Oh, yeah. We don't have a token for Aiden.
We don't?
Yeah,
I
we
made a
do.
token for Aiden. Here, I just didn't drag it on here.
There we go. Okay.
In the stairwell.
Yep.
Yep.
Standing in the
Aiden
stairs.
found a squeaky stair and got
Listening,
distracted.
no, he's listening against the doorway.
Yeah. Take a flanking position with Aldern.
Boom. There you go. You Nyrelion just take 5-foot step forward, and we'll have him surrounded. So you haven't been to your manor in a week, and you know it's haunted.
That's right.
Is anyone else as confused as I am right now?
I wasn't going to say anything, but
I think we should hear what Master Foxglove has to say before we make any
quick
judgments.
question, and this may be entirely random.
Yes.
Nyrelion will pull out a journal, I'm sure he has, and just flip to a picture of a Sahedron. Does this symbol mean anything to you?
So let me see. He's gonna peer down at it.
Oh, actually, no. Nyrelion will just hold up the amulet. That's what Nyrelion will do.
Yep.
It's a really good thing we didn't try to break in here.
Yeah.
I don't say that in character.
Just imagine like that's gonna stay in any thought.
I'm sure glad we swept the house with detect undead before we knocked on the door.
Before we just started burning things down.
Yeah.
Lucky for you guys, I don't know flame strike.
Yeah. Hey, how flammable you feel this place is, Aldern? Because you might have just lucked out.
Why don't you put that amulet on the table? I think I got a book on it here.
I prefer to keep wearing it if it's all the same.
Right? Well,
Jake, I'm gonna roll an insight or a sense motive
okay.
to see if I feel like he's trying to like do a whole song and dance about like, oh yeah, no, I think I've heard of this thing before, or if he like knows exactly what this is. 18.
Also, do I have that name?
Let me see if it actually gave a name
Oh,
for him. You do not have a name.
Okay.
No, understandable. Isha, my dear. She nods her head. And you guys see as they, where I put it? They nod to each other, and without any word spoken or anything, immediately change into this.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Are those what I think they are?
Oh,
Blood
no.
in the eyes. Oh, we've been tricked.
What are they?
Doppelgangers, I think?
They were the mimics all along.
They're mimics.
They are not mimics.
I think those are doppelgangers.
They are not doppelgangers.
Oh.
Oh, let me get to my.
They're Aldern Foxglove and Aisha Foxglove gangers.
Doppel gloves, if you will.
Doppelgloves.
Double foxes.
The doppelgloves.
The
The
fox
doppelgloves.
gangers.
The doppelfoxes.
Ooh.
Hey, look at you.
Give me a second.
Fuck. Yeah, sword is out, by the way.
Whoa, way to go, Edan.
I like going last, though.
Right.
Hey, Jake. Can I identify what in the world these things are?
Can I also make a knowledge arcana check?
Well, we should
Go
probably
ahead.
wait until we get to round order.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
Goes first.
All right. So first is the surprise round.
That seems fair.
Yep.
I'm pretty surprised.
Yeah,
yeah.
surprise is a
You-
word for it.
300 pounds of sentient hamburger walking around in this house all on its own. Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
That was not high on my list of things I thought we were going to
Indeed.
find.
Hamburger.
How much do you think he's paying these things?
Hamburglar, is that you?
Hamburglar.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh.
Nice. That's really good.
All right. So this one is going to attack. This one is going to attack Edan first.
Classic.
What did
move.
I do?
Aiden. Oh no, Mr. Meat
gonna-
Monster, don't attack me.
Well, you're flat-footed, so
Mr.
Ha,
Skinless.
my flat-footed AC is the same as my normal AC.
Yeah. Ha, joke's
Oh,
on
what-
you.
Yeah. Oh, mine's down by 3.
My flat-footed is one smaller, one less.
All right. So first,
Also, if I mean 300 pounds of sentient hamburger could be a title too. If we
Yeah.
decide we like that more than the Misgivings 2
Magnamarian Boogaloo.
Magnamarian Boogaloo, yeah.
Oh, man.
Which still feels very
Very accurate.
Very accurate.
Very accurate.
Let me see something with its stat block.
The fuck are these things?
Hamburgers. Blurs.
Hamburgers.
They do not look pretty, that's for sure. Jeez.
Oh.
Man, those are freaky.
Oh, I wonder. Oh, I wonder.
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 All right, so first it is going to go after Edan.
Hey.
Gonna swing at you.
Swinger.
That's good. That is so good.
Oh no. Oh man.
Oh.
What is your AC for Edan? Flat-footed.
19.
19, okay.
My armor class is higher than Aiden's.
What is your CMD?
Oh.
That's a question you never want to hear.
Probably not very high.
Well, it beat it.
16.
Uh,
16.
It beat it.
Also,
30.
I'm just throwing it out here.
Uh-oh, guys. They're good at grappling.
Uh-oh. Misgivings 2. The hamburger strikes back. Or attack of the hamburger, that's what it
Attack
is.
of the
All right.
hamburger.
Attack of a hamburger.
So it goes to swing at you, one connects, and he manages to grab onto you. You take 4 bludgeoning damage, or slashing damage from its claws.
Oh, they
And-
have claws.
As
They have
it's...
claws?
Oh yeah, you don't have it. Oh yeah, you don't got in this image.
Why does the hamburger have claws?
Yeah. Also, I would
Meat handling
Here's the full
procedures.
body.
I would like to take a moment
Meat cleaver.
and posit that if
Cleaver.
there is such a thing as an
Cleaver.
attack of the hamburger, that would imply
Cleaver.
the existence of a television series called Hamburger Wars.
Oh.
Here is the full body version. It does have claws.
What the?
Where'd you put that?
It's
In the
courtyard.
Whoa! There's a big one outside.
Oh,
Whoa.
jeez. Oh, freak.
Attack of
They're
the
like,
50-foot tall goo boy.
they're
I don't
like
like it.
needle
Muscle.
claws. Oh, his muscles are all weird. It
Ew.
looks like he's made out of intestines and livers.
And
Okay, so hold up.
organs.
Is this one attacking me twice, or did they both attack me?
one attacked you twice.
Oh,
That's not a good
gross.
thing.
2 attacks.
It's just like it doesn't have skin.
Yeah,
And-
it's like it's transparent.
Just
skin.
like.
That's gnarly.
I have an idea as to what this might be.
So as this thing grappled you, at the end of its turn, you're grappled and you see this thing from its face.
No.
It doesn't necessarily have a mouth,
No.
but you see these 3 long tongue-like tendrils come and sticking onto you. You take 1 point of constitution damage as it drains blood.
Oh, heck no.
What?
Fuck that.
Wow.
That's not good.
Oh.
My constitution just went down by 1.
All right, we're in game mode, guys. This is game time.
So I am no longer at 48 out of 52. I am now at 42 out of 46.
You've got lesser
not
restoration,
good.
right?
I have
I
lesser
do,
restoration prepared as well.
No, I've got lesser restoration. I also have a tongue monster stuck to my freaking face.
Why does the
Is it
hamburger
stuck?
have claws and a tongue? 3 tongues.
Is it
I don't like Meat Boy. This is not my favorite thing.
Meat boy.
Meat boy.
I don't like the sound of that.
Misgivings
I'm probably-
2: The Revenge of Meat Boy.
Oh.
Mr. and Mrs. Meat Boy.
Nieces.
Mr. Beast.
Am I the
He's this
only
Meat
one?
Boy.
Am I the only one here who is familiar with Super Meat Boy, the
I've
video
heard
game?
of it. Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
of
I forgot about that.
All right, so Nyrelion, this thing is going to swing at you.
Around the corner.
Yeah, you still get half cover.
it. Hey, it's
Okay.
made out of meat, okay?
So you get +2 to AC at flat-footed.
Joke's on you. That's all he's got.
Yeah.
What is your AC?
16.
Well,
So 18 with half.
Cue the meme with Bruce Banner saying, like, "That's my secret. I'm always angry.
I'm always flat-footed."
I'm always flat-footed."
Always
Yeah.
It'll miss the first attack, hit the second, and also go to grapple. What is your CMD?
My CMD
For no reason.
is 18 normally. So add cover to that for 20, I think.
You know, the things with grab attacks are usually really good at grappling.
Yep.
Yeah.
And grappling is one of those things that are like, you don't prepare for it most of the time, so when it comes up, it screws you over.
Oh, crap.
It is also going to... Yeah, it tried getting you around that corner. Didn't work. It is going to take a 5-foot step back.
Aisha Fox!
Aisha!
No, it's going to get rid of or it's going to take a 5-foot step down.
Hey!
Coward.
Crunch.
Aiden's like, no,
Uh-huh.
okay, really, don't stop. Please stop.
Stop licking me. I don't like it.
All right. That's the
He's
surprise round.
Oh, Mr. Goo Monster,
Um,
don't! Oh, don't!
Make the
Back
Batman
at top of the
stop.
round. Red is going to go. So no, Aiden is no longer flat-footed.
I think
But
I'm still
grappled.
flat-footed, technically.
Oh yeah, it's definitely so. Oh yeah, you're so grappled.
Well, just your face is grappled.
That's
so it
already
does
it.
worse.
He doesn't hit
It's
you with
already,
any.
it's already got a giant scar. Who
Aiden,
even
stop
cares?
hanging out with meat boy.
Meat.
He doesn't hit with any of his attacks, but you're still grappled.
I mean,
So
I
it
like,
still does one Constitution drain again.
I do like my meat rare, but not this.
God.
Not like this.
Aiden,
Ugh. Okay. You, first of all.
I
Appropriate
would like to
response.
take my turn to say, ew.
Oh, yucky! Gross, get it off me. I'm gonna take a step back here, first of all.
you're grappled.
You can't.
Oh, I'm like, I thought this thing was only had me by the tongue, or whatever.
No, it's got you like
Okay,
claws
it's
in your
holding.
clothes, holding you.
Yeah.
But it's
Well, in
also
that
got
case-
you by the tongue, too.
By the tongue.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in a really bad spot here. This is not my sort of thing, you know? I don't really do this on a daily basis.
You could fight it.
No, I can't. That's not an option.
Pro fists.
How about this? I'm gonna make a Moonlight Bridge to a better place.
You're like bridge to your happy place.
Oh.
I start going. Please, don't kill me. Shit. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I really have no other options here. Because I don't think I'm gonna grapple this thing away from me. I don't even think it's worth trying. I'm gonna look at Durok. I'm gonna say, please, for the love of all the gods, get this thing off of me. And I'm gonna use inspiring word.
Nice. Okay.
So
Nice.
you have a +2 to your attack roll, your skill, all skill and ability checks.
Nice. I already have that condition set up. Very nice.
Sweet.
Kill it.
Oh, my will
Right.
save is so good now.
Blue's turn.
Aiden, you might be about to get gangbanged.
Like I'm not already. Just like I said, get it off me.
Ah, it's so gross and like fleshy. Ugh.
Okay. What was Aiden's CMB again? CMD?
16, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 16.
The blue attempted to actually move through your square rather than attack you directly. Failed, so he stopped and you get an attack of opportunity.
I don't think you can take AOs when you're grappled.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also can't take AOs when you don't have a melee weapon equipped.
It tried to move through you and couldn't, so it's going to attack you.
Oh.
What is your AC now?
My AC right now, if I'm grappled,
with
I think
a
it goes
-4 to your dexterity
Oh.
is what grappling does.
Let me see real quick. Puts me at a 20.
Okay, so did not hit.
Ooh.
Nyrelion.
Fucking shit.
Get the other one. I can handle this one.
Okay. Yeah, red can't make attacks of opportunity because it's grappling Aiden right now.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll pivot around here.
As you go,
Red can't make attacks of opportunity.
red cannot make attacks of opportunity.
What the?
No.
Oh, there's a mimic in here.
Oh.
Fuck! There's a mimic in here.
Oh, it's the stool.
Oh.
She was
Wow.
sitting on it though.
Yeah?
It's like made of steak.
Oh no.
So I take it I don't make that movement.
Nope.
Where do I end up?
You end up right next to the table.
Oh,
Gosh,
frick.
dang it.
Mimic's going to take its turn.
Wait, why does it get to?
Surprise.
The Mimic's was basically holding its turn until someone got close.
Classic mimic.
What is your AC?
Classic mimic move.
16.
It's gonna hit.
Yep.
You are grappled by it,
This just got a whole lot worse.
and you take 17 bludgeoning damage. Or piercing because it's biting.
Okay.
Mimics are crazy.
So Nyrelion might die, guys.
Nyrelion, it is your go.
Well, it's
Thanks.
your go still.
I can't attack this thing while I'm grappled by it with my sword, right?
You can think attack. Let me see.
No, you have to do. It has to be natural or light one-handed weapons, or natural attacks.
Oh no, it just says a grappled creature cannot move. -4 to Dex. Takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls and combat maneuvers, except those to grapple or escape the grapple.
Oh, okay, so just take a -2.
Cannot take no action that requires 2 hands to perform.
Yeah.
There it is.
Which is
Yep.
where it has to be
I see.
natural or light one-handed weapons.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna try to escape the grapple because that's literally all I can do.
Okay.
CMB.
Yep.
18.
That is not enough.
Cool. I'll just die.
Frick.
Durok.
Frick. Frickety crap. Nyrelion's in worse shape than Edan.
Yeah, that's true. I can take this for a while.
It's
true. Listen,
Some
I can
weird
live through
thing to
this.
say, but okay.
It's true. I got a couple rounds of this.
All right. I'm going to use my. I'm going to use one use of my fervor, and I'm going to swift action cast Bull Strength on myself. Where is it? Okay. Because we ain't missing
While all this is
around.
happening, Nyrelion will say, I'd like it to be known I voted against coming here.
Duly noted. I guess I'll step 5 foot. I'll take a power attack against the mimic.
All right.
With my hammer. That is a 29 to hit.
That is almost double its AC. Yes, that hits.
How many hit points does your mimic have, Jake?
I mean, it's a CR4, so a surprising amount.
We're about to find out. No, that was not a great roll.
It can at least survive 1 attack.
30 damage.
Maybe. Okay, Mimic is still up, but oof. It will not
That's 10,
survive another hit
16.
like that.
Yeah, 30 damage. Tova could really use a bomb right about now.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right.
I tried to kill in 1 hit. Sorry, I did not roll great damage.
It's alright.
In that case, no wonder. You see on Tova right next to you.
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna
No.
take a quick step over and try to attack you, Tova.
No way. I'm flat-footed still, right? Because I haven't
No.
gone
No,
yet.
Oh,
No.
well, yeah, and actually you haven't acted.
Oh, you haven't acted yet.
She
Shit.
hasn't acted yet, so she
Yep.
is
Oh,
fine.
My
you would've-
AC is 14.
Oh, crap. Why am I the
Well, the
only one
mimic
who isn't
crit
grappled?
failed.
Yes!
The mimic,
Crow you,
like,
crank it.
you see it animated and tried to, like, move over to behind you, but tripped over its own, still, like, chair leg feet.
Adorable.
Wow. You mean
And
it
kind of
stubbed
like-
its own toe on itself?
Yep. So, yeah, it tripped over its own chair legs and kind of, like, crashed into the
Wow.
sidewall, rebounding off and tried to bite back at you, but it was a pitiful attempt.
That's pretty great.
Holy crap, guys. Jake, what did we do? What did we do to you?
So great.
You skipped, like, a whole chapter and condensed how much time I had to throw mimics in.
Pretty great. Okay, question. If I take a 5-foot step, but I'm still in range of one of these, and I throw a bomb, does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
So, Jess, I think your best move would be to 5 foot here.
Yeah.
Because Red Meat Man can't take attacks of opportunity because he's
Oh,
grappling.
good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Step there.
Yep.
Flourish.
You should target this guy.
Bomb. Let me throw it.
Sorry. Do your
I'm
thing.
throwing it a bomb at blue.
Okay.
We'll see if I hit.
Choosing to not hit Edan and
Well,
Edan and Nyrelion
even
squares, right?
Yeah, you have to hit to be able to choose. So
Well, I think you say what it is before. I mean, normally you designate
No,
that
it
stuff
doesn't.
before you roll, but
so that's a 13 to hit their touch, Mr. Blue.
Well, that hits its touch.
yes.
Oh.
Because what
Amazing.
all we needed for this situation to get better was a stray bomb.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh man, I almost wish our spots were changed, Nyrelion, and I had cleave.
Hmm.
Or if you had cleave, even that would be even better.
Yeah.
Okay, so 16 damage to blue,
Nice.
and then 7 damage to
Reds.
The 2 reds.
Reflex
Yep.
though.
the reds. They, reflex DC 17 to half damage
I really
for
hope
the splash.
I did enough damage to the mimic so that it dies.
Oh.
Reflex. Nope.
Keep in mind they're both grappling, so they get a -4 to
The reflex
dex.
saves.
Yep. They all failed.
Great.
Beautiful.
That was 7 splash.
Yeah, I think you said 7, right?
7 splash for reds, 16 to blue.
Yep.
5 damage.
All right. With that, it is Red's turn.
Dang it, the mimic's still up.
Okay, the mimic is actually gonna let go of you, Jordan. Or not the mimic. Or you're muted, I think.
Jordan?
Not the mimic, the man mimic.
The man mimic. Actually,
The man
okay, if you
mimic.
guys want to do your rolls to see if you know what these are,
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
go ahead and roll history.
History?
History
Or nature.
Arcana?
Arcana?
Or, sorry, Arcana or nature.
Arcana or nature?
Can I roll religion?
Nat 20 for 32.
I also rolled a
fish-
nat 20.
Oh man.
Total of 32, but a nat 20.
Total of 21. Well, I guess no, you can't do knowledge untrained. So, It would be a 26 knowledge religion if you allow it. Should have saved that 20 for rolling for damage.
Hey, you get a +2 on that, Zach.
He'll get it again.
All right, so you two know that these things are known as faceless stalkers, created by the Aboleths eons ago. They once served their Aboleth masters until the reason they were created for unraveled, and they fled off. Usually, they're found. They inhabit. Normally these stalkers fled to swamps, marshes, and any other really like dark, wet place they could find. They were originally created as spies by the Aboleths to walk among the air-breathing races, and are able to contort themselves into new forms by reshaping their skin and their rubbery bodies.
Rubbery.
It's not an instantaneous process. It usually takes them about 10 minutes to mimic a person. But going back into their normal form is just a swift action.
Rubber.
Although it appears that they can have mouths
Oh,
and
gosh.
have mouths in those other forms.
Ugh.
Took me a second.
Sorry.
These things subsist on liquids, including blood, and they have 3 hollow tongues which they use to penetrate and lap blood from their victims.
They call them Slurpees.
Hello. I'm a victim of.
Hi, my name's Aiden, and I'm a victim of a faceless stalker. Sounds like an ad.
They also have, with those, you would also know that they're able to speak any language. Or, yeah. They can be trained with weaponry, but usually don't. What else would you know? Because of their faceless nature, they're especially resistant to effects that target the senses, such as gaze attacks, sonic attacks, etc. Also, because of the rubbery nature of their body, they're more resistant to bludgeoning attacks than they are to slashing or piercing.
That's good information.
That's it. Yeah, so seeing one in a city like this is odd to say the least. Normally you would find these things like, at the very least, if it was a human civilization, it would be in like a swamp or something. Or maybe more in the slums that are more connected to the sewers and stuff. But either way, Red is going to stop attacking Edan. It's going to turn over to Nyrelion.
Oh.
Peace, guys. I won't have done anything, and I'll just be dead, and I'll have to bring a new character in.
Hold up. Now that this thing's not sticking its weird tongues into me, I can start healing you.
Just survive.
Easier said than done.
Missed the first attack, hit the second. It grapples, so you take...
Can it grapple?
I'm already grappled.
He's already grappled.
I don't think you can grapple a grappled creature.
Nope, never mind, you can't. So it can't grapple you. But it does have sneak attack.
What?
These things have sneak attack. Not high level sneak attack.
So, remember when I said I'm dead?
Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to heal you.
Holy crap!
You take 12 damage.
I have 8 hit points, guys.
You now have 8 hit points?
Currently, I have 8 hit points.
Aiden.
I'm gonna try something. We'll see if it works. I am gonna cast Cure Serious Wounds defensively. So that's 10 plus the spell level. I never remember this.
For what?
Casting defensively.
I think it's
Is it a caster level check?
It's
or is it-
15 plus 2 times the spell level.
Oh,
Is the
really?
DC or something? Does that sound right to anybody else? Or am I
That
totally
sounds
off base?
like it could be right. That's chapter 8, chapter 10, chapter 9 is what it's not. Let me just double check because I don't remember what kind of attack it or whatever. What kind of
15 plus double spell level.
Hey, I was right.
Oof. Okay. And it's a caster level check or a
Concentration.
concentration. So concentration is my modifier plus my
Level.
level.
Your
Yeah.
caster level.
It's caster level plus ability score modifier.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll just do a cure moderate. So that's 19.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got better than even odds that this goes off. That doesn't happen. I lose it.
Oh.
Roll me a D100.
Oh, that's right.
Oh
This is
no!
about to get very bad.
No.
72.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
Is he though?
No. Well, Nyrelion's definitely
I'm
Well,
not.
it's been fine.
I'm not fucking fine.
It maybe would have been nice for some wild magic to have, and just
Yeah.
just
to
on the
break up
off
the flow
chance that
here.
it might actually be beneficial, because I'm not sure the situation could get worse for Nyrelion.
True.
I've literally not done a single thing this combat.
That's not true.
Oh.
You're a chew toy for a mimic. Sorry.
You provided 5 seconds of entertainment for these things.
Sorry. No,
Okay,
it's
more than 5
it's
seconds.
6 seconds.
12, it took a few rounds. Actually, no, 13 would or 18 would surprise.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
Nice one.
Oh, God.
Fuck. Gosh, I'm so glad I added that.
Yeah.
It's a great sound bite.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
That is
That
good.
and
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
there, I don't know why this wasn't on there originally. I added a thing to the bong sound. Now a bell pops up.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
with the bell. Nice.
Yeah, blue is going to try and attack you, Nyrelion.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You'll be happy to know the first attack was a 2.
Thank goodness.
You'll be happy to know the second attack was a 4.
Oh, okay.
These things still don't have great to hits. But it is the Mimic's turn.
Yep.
You are going to take...
Here we go. Hit me with it, Jake.
Sorry, adding.
Oh no.
And looking up, I was also reviewing the death save rules.
Yeah.
Because we haven't dealt with them yet.
Mm-hmm.
The new ones?
Mm-hmm.
Which we did realize have an issue that may become relevant at some point in the future. And that is the Die Hard feat and similar effects.
Oh.
It gets weird.
It gets really weird.
Well, no one takes those feats because they're useless anyway.
They're actually not. On certain builds.
I'm trying to add simple numbers, but my brain is dead.
What are
I
the
gotta use a
numbers?
calculator.
Use a calculator. It's late. You're good.
Windows C. Enter. Calculator.
20 damage.
Oh.
How do you want to do this?
What's your constitution?
What was that?
What's your
Not 12.
constitution?
My
what is-
constitution is 12.
Oh my gosh.
That's
It's exactly
that's
death,
exactly
right?
enough.
So with the old death rules, that's exactly death. With the new death rules, it uses negative HP. So it depends on if you want to use old death rules and kill me, or new death rules and...
Wait, does 0 count? Does 0 count as a number? Because then you're at negative 11.
No, I don't think.
No.
I don't think it counts. That's not how adding and subtracting works.
I don't know.
I'm at negative 12.
Oh.
My constitution is 12.
Yep.
With the optional death rules, it goes to negative HP with the weird shit. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I would be negative hit points because I don't think we ever agreed not to do those rules.
Okay. You're muted again, Jordan.
I'm pretty sure we specifically agreed not to do those rules.
Did
Not
we?
to do the new rule?
But no, to do the new rules. Not
Yeah,
to
that's
do
what I
the new
thought.
rule,
I
yeah.
thought we
Yeah.
decided we were going to use
Yeah.
the new death
The thing
rule.
we also specifically agreed was that insta-kill crits is bullshit and never should have made it into that.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. Down by negative energy stayed in, but yeah, no, and no insta crit downs. Or insta crit kills.
So I'm at negative 12.
And what is your hit point max?
37.
Okay.
So I have a couple rounds.
We've got some time.
A little bit. I would be dead without these variant rules though. So
With that, Nyrelion, it is your go.
So it has been 0 rounds since I've been down, so I just need a 10 or higher on the die.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 5, so I take half my negative hit points in damage, and I'm now at negative 18. And next time it'll be a DC 11.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fix that.
All right, Durok.
Does that mean I have to heal you 18, or do we start at 0?
No, you have to heal me 18.
Yeah, you have to correct
Any healing
all
will
the damage.
stabilize me, but to get me
Mhm.
conscious, you would have to heal me 18.
Okay. I mean, I'm not doing anything else, so.
Jake, I can't remember if you had a ruling on how fast I can change the tool. I looked at the item and it doesn't specify.
I think it'd be a full round action, wouldn't it? Or it would just... No, sorry, standard action.
Okay.
Honestly, man, just start swinging.
Yeah.
Put something down.
I'm gonna leave the mimic to splash damage. And I'm gonna attack red faceless stalker.
All right.
This is power attack. Oh, actually. Red is no longer grappling, and neither is the mimic. So I'm not gonna do any of that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna attack, power attacking on red meat boy.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
26 definitely hits.
Um, 28 bludgeoning damage.
Did we, Jake? You said that these things take less bludgeoning damage, right?
That's why
Yeah.
I wanted to know about the reconfiguring. I would have changed to like a scythe, or not a scythe, but like a sickle or some other sharp tool,
Yeah.
like a pitchfork,
Mhm.
a gaff hook.
All right. Red's not looking really good.
He wasn't looking good to start with.
Yeah, he was pretty ugly. He's an ugly motherfucker.
Yeah. He's losing a lot of Edan's blood at the moment.
Well, he took
Wow.
all of it.
You put that blood
Gross.
back into Aiden, okay?
It's my blood, damn it!
No one bleeds my own blood. Yeah, I guess that's my turn. I'm not moving anywhere.
Right. Mimic is gonna move and try to attack you, Aiden.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's gonna move down 1 first. Or it's gonna 5-foot step just the diagonal.
Right,
Yeah,
that way. Yeah.
whatever.
And then
it is.
go to attack you, Aiden. Well, it definitely hit.
Okay.
So you are grappled by this thing and take 20 piercing damage.
20?
20.
These friggin' mimics are no joke, dude.
They are not.
Well, that's a substantial amount of damage.
That is the mimic's turn. Tova.
Come on, Tova.
That's it.
You're outside of the... Okay.
What?
You should probably... Oh.
I'm still in range, right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on who you're trying to hit.
Blue. Oh, with another flourish.
There is, I'd say at that angle, he's gonna have partial cover.
You should just step there, Jess.
There's a wall there.
Oh, right. This. Oh. Oh, because this is a. Oh. would this be fine then?
Yep, that's fine.
No partial cover.
Nope.
All right. Here we go. $16 to hit.
16 hits.
Great.
Kaboom.
$17 damage
Nice.
to Mr. Blue. And then the other two have to make reflex saves or take 7 damage.
They both saved, so they take 3.
Great. And that's my turn.
Oh, you know what? Oh well. I should have backstepped.
Right. Red is going to attack Edan.
Wow, they really don't like you.
Or they really do
Everybody
like
else keeps stepping. Actually, no,
I
you're
mean,
already
you know what?
grappled. He's gonna go after Durok.
I mean, at this point, it's immaterial to me if he tries to attack me.
You know, he also can't drain your blood anymore.
He's still thirsty.
He's still thirsty. That is a
I would point out that he does
18.
get a sneak
Does that
attack
hit
on
for-
me, though.
right.
I would point out that he does get sneak attack on me, though.
But I think he
Yeah.
probably regains health when he drains blood. And I gave him a good thump.
Yeah, none of these people except Blue, the Blue Mimic, are looking good. Actually, looking bad. Real bad.
Actually, everyone in this room except for Blue Mimic and Durok are looking like they're in bad shape.
Yeah.
Really.
So first attack, second attack is a natural 7, so that's a definite no.
You keep them bleeding tentacles away from me.
It slurps at you menacingly.
Menacing slurps.
Edan.
We need a picture of one of their faces and it just says slurping intensifies.
Nice.
I want a picture of like a book. You know how like people will post pictures of like really weird verbiage from books? I want that, but it says something about something slurping menacingly. Okay. Well, I'm in a real pickle here because this is exactly the situation I'm really bad at. And there are 3 things around me which are all going to take attacks of opportunity if I screw something up.
Mm-hmm.
If you fuck it up bad enough, that's wild magic for you.
I'm gonna try to cast Cure Moderate Wounds defensively again.
Okay.
So,
Can't.
DC 19.
How does that work with being grappled too?
Oh.
You are
Because
grappled.
there's a
You are
failure
grappled.
concentration thing for grappling. So would you make 2 concentration?
I guess I'm
checks?
making 2, yeah. So what's the one for grappling?
I think it's the opponent's CMD.
Yep, that's it. It's basically just an opposed grapple.
But with concentration check.
Yeah. How much
Yeah.
is that?
This is the Mimic.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be
And I'm
good.
assuming without the bonus on grapple, is that right?
It's DC 10 plus the grappler's CMB plus the level of the spell you're casting.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Oh,
I
that's a lot.
can't pass that. That's gonna be like a
That's
plus
That's
CMB.
gonna be in the
insane.
20s.
That's genuinely insane.
Yeah, against a mimic, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, it makes sense. It would be ridiculously hard
Yeah.
to cast a spell while someone is holding on to you.
It is true.
I guess I'm gonna try to get out of this thing's grip then. So That's my CMB against its CMD.
Or you could escape artist if that was
No,
better.
that's not an option. It's a
Okay.
-2.
Yeah, it'd be an opposed grapple then CMB.
My CMB is a +3.
Oh.
I got a 21.
Nice.
Do I escape? I think it's against the CMD, right?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
21 to get out of the grapple.
That might just be enough.
I think it's
I
probably.
think that might be enough.
I mean, I'm not getting any higher, so if that's not it, then
If it is, I think it succeeded just barely.
Yep, it succeeds.
Yes.
now I guess I'm gonna do the really dumb thing, and I'm gonna try to cast defensively to get in around. Well, no, I can't, can I? Because that's a standard action, isn't it?
Yeah, you just escaped as a standard action.
Uh-huh.
I
You
guess I'm
could
gonna-
5-step and extricate yourself from the dog pile. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out of there. It's something. There's a part of me that wants to take another 5 to get up like next to Durok.
That'd get an AOL.
I know. I don't think it's worth it, but
Not in the condition you're in. That's a lot of. That's.
yeah, I don't think it's
3
worth it.
attacks
But
of 2 attacks of opportunity.
yeah, no, I think it would be 3 because I would start my movement next to.
No, because you're never leaving red meat
Oh,
boys
that's right, I'm never
threatening
leaving red.
space.
Yeah,
But still, 2 is not. That's tempting fate. I don't know what your hit points
Yeah,
are.
I
but
don't
they
think
can't
it's a
be
good
good after
idea.
getting hit with 20 and then.
I'm at
having your
20-something.
face sucked on.
I'm at 20 something. It's not great.
Being a human Slurpee. Well,
Yeah.
Aasimar Slurpee.
The worst case scenario isn't just you getting hit, though. It's you getting grappled again.
Yeah.
Here's a question: do I have enough stuff left to drink a potion?
It'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
It will, won't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh crap! I should have taken that 5-foot step out the window.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think there's a window anymore.
Yeah, there's one right there, isn't there?
Of the
Well,
bombs.
considering a
2
bomb
bombs
went off,
have
right?
gone off.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Like 2 feet from it.
You could have 5-stepped out the window.
It's not a far drop. You'd survive.
Honestly, if you feel like you need to do that, I'd
I
do
mean,
it.
if I could do a bridge, then I'd do it.
I mean, yeah, you could bridge it down to the street.
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't think that's a good idea. I can't leave you guys up here. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. I think you could have gotten yourself out of danger and it would have been okay.
I'm not hurt that bad. I can take a little bit more of a beating.
Okay. That might be what you get.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
It's Blueberry Meat Boy's turn.
Meat boy. Noah, how many rounds do you have on the ground still?
2.
2?
I can get him up.
I only need 1. It might not be a bad idea for both of us to try, but
I'll get him up.
okay.
On my next turn, I was planning on getting him up.
Okay. Cool.
Gosh, I forgot you can heal, too.
Yes.
Sure, I can kind of do it all.
Mm-hmm.
It just turns into a game of what is my time best spent doing, because I can only do so much in a turn, and most of the time it's my best way to contribute is by hitting things really hard. But
yeah,
Buddy's gonna move up 1 and is going to attack you.
I don't think that's the. I think it's blue, isn't it?
It's blue,
it's
not
Blue's
red.
turn,
That
not
is
red.
blue. Yep.
Get back in your place.
So yeah, Blue's going to
Just
Durok.
What's the path there?
yeah,
Huh?
Jumping over the table?
like through Nyrelion's body.
I mean, yeah, you can just go over the table.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, it's not a big obstacle.
Well, that puts a wrench in my plans a little bit.
It kind of makes what I just did. I was gonna. Yeah, that isn't what I wanted either.
But it is going to try and swing at you, Durok.
All right.
That is not going to hit. Okay, apparently these things roll really well against everybody else except you. Because that's a crit fail.
Wow.
Hashtag plot armor.
Yep.
The real main character has revealed himself.
Whatever the opposite of plot armor is.
Right, Red's turn.
Here, what it is, Zach is the Zach's the Chris Evans, and Noah, I hate to break it to you, you're the Sean Bean.
Ouch.
Oof.
Sorry, man.
Big oof.
Okay, Memo's going to step over you, Nyrelion.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And is going-
Nyrelion doing his best rug impression. Everyone's just walking on top
Walking
of you.
all over it, yeah.
that is going to hit you, Durok.
Is it? Are you sure about that?
26.
Fine.
I think that hits. That is going to be... Oh, shit.
That's not a real number.
You rolled almost absolute max damage.
Ow. Oh, frick, he's really legitimately stepping on Nyrelion.
Yep. Yeah, he's on
How
top of
rude.
Nyrelion, which means there's no way to get Nyrelion healing without having to take at least one AOO now. Well, no, this thing's grappling, so...
You take 26 damage.
How are you looking?
That wasn't fun. That was an unfun amount of damage to take.
Mm-hmm.
Is it attempting to grapple?
It did grapple.
What did it get?
Or is it just an auto? If it hits, it does it.
It's got to be.
An adhesive covered mimic automatically grapples any creature it hits with its slam attack.
Okay.
Nyrelion.
DC 11 this time. 8.
Can you join me in the other chat for a second? Gotta
Yep.
ask something.
Hold on. I am now at negative 27.
Okay, so here's my plan. I'm thinking I step back exactly where I was, and I'm just gonna throw a Hail Mary to try to heal him. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then he's kind of screwed. Because you're not going to be able to get that off. If I get grappled, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it off.
I can get it off.
You think so?
I think so. We'll see if Jake gives me. I'm gonna ask him a question, and if he gives me something to work with, then I'm pretty sure we're gonna be okay.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
kill. I'm probably going to kill this mimic.
But that's a round you got to kill the mimic. I think Noah's dead next round.
We're gonna be.
You have like a channel or something like that?
I do have a channel.
That's okay.
However, that's still a standard action, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, I mean, right now it might be worth it just to do that.
It's gonna heal everything because I don't have selective channel.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. That could be an issue. I mean, it might be worth it, honestly. How much is it?
It's only 2d6. My channel's not very good.
So it's not going to pick him up, but it'll still stabilize him.
No, but it could stabilize.
The question is, do we think that that's going to just put him immediately back down?
That's the thing. Yeah, it's just gonna. My original plan before Blue went and screwed it all up was I was gonna drag him. So I was gonna move to here, drag him to here, and then I could cast Cure Moderate Wounds on him. I wouldn't take an attack of opportunity.
Yep. I could feed him a potion.
Oh! Actually, hold on. Here's what I can do. Oh no! Wait.
You're grappled.
Freaking thing is in his square. I was gonna ask Tova to throw a bomb, kill it with splash. But she can't hit it with splash and not also hit.
It's the square that I designate.
The only one that you can attack with a bomb is the blue mimic right now. I mean, I think the only thing we've got right now, honestly,
well, she can throw a bomb wherever she wants, but if she doesn't want to hit Nyrelion, like, she would designate that square as not getting hit by splash damage, and then the red mimic would be unaffected.
Yeah,
I can't believe that thing is still up.
I know.
I think this is now an official mimic. Like, we've been given kind of fluffy ones before, right? Where they're not full power.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Because it's like they would just kill us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you might be right.
So, you guys see as this thing is stepping over and now grappled onto Durok. Nyrelion. Actually, quickly, you can't really see much because of the chair on top of him, but in a sudden flurry of movement, actually rolls out from under the chair and underneath the table. Still prone, but no longer underneath the chair.
He's conscious?
He is conscious.
Huh.
That somehow makes me feel less good.
Okay.
That. Durok.
Okay, I'm grappled. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a piece of debris or something on the ground nearby from Jess's or Tova's explosives?
Oh yeah, there's debris.
Okay.
You can find like a wooden stake and something from.
I will pick up a wooden chair leg or something, and I will stab it into this mimic.
Okay.
Squish.
And
you don't have to worry about it with the mimic, do you?
I what?
You don't have to worry about the mimic.
What do you mean worry about it?
You can hit that with bludgeoning all day, can't you?
Yeah, but I'm grabbing a piece of, like, basically a shard splinter of wood. Improvised weapon, so I'm grappling. It's a light one-handed weapon.
Oh,
so it should just deal damage.
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
Yes,
when
I think
grappling,
so.
it just damage is dealt.
Yes.
I don't know if I can apply a power attack while I'm grappled.
No, I don't think so. That would require an attack roll, I think.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think I'll need power attack for this. I still got bull strength and inspiring word is still on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's only one round.
Is it?
No, it's 3 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
good.
this is
I think
the
it's
last
the
round.
last round, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is I don't know what kind of damage does this deal, Jake.
Piercing.
No, I meant like, is it dealing damage as a short sword, as a dagger?
Dagger, probably.
Okay. I need to check the size chart for weapons. Weapon size. Here it is.
Here.
Okay.
I will be right back.
So medium is 1d4. So I think there's no So the damage progression for a dagger goes 1d4 as a medium, 1d6, 1d8, but I need it to be one size category larger than that. So is it going to go to 1d10?
It would go to 2D.
2D.
Oh. I believe it would be 1d10, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, 1d10, 2d6. Then 2d8, then 3d6. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So this will be 1d10 of damage. That is max damage. I'm going to deal 24 points of piercing. Sorry, not
Hell
24, because I'm not power
Nice.
attacking. It's 18 points of piercing damage. With a table leg.
Right, so you successfully shank this thing with the table leg. As you take it, you shank it up from the bottom, up through the table, up through the like the seat cover mouth in the picture,
Mm-hmm.
and shoving up through the mouth and killing it.
Bleed mimics. I'm going to take a 5-foot step to here. Nyrelion, are you conscious?
Somehow, yeah.
Get back to me. I will get you back up in fighting shape.
All right.
That's my turn. Hammer back in hand. Get shanked.
What are your hit points, Noah?
18.
Huh. Hey, you didn't, like, sell your soul or anything, did you?
Not to my knowledge. um,
Actually, while I'm
really,
here...
really quick, Jake.
Real...
I know it's not my turn. Could I do one thing?
What do you want to do?
I want to check my pulse.
You have a pulse.
Okay.
I'm with the last part of my turn. I'm gonna use a point of fervor to swift action cast cure moderate wounds on myself.
Mhm.
Which is
I'm so confused.
how. Either any of you guys remember off the top of your head what cure moderate wounds is for healing?
Is moderate after light?
Yeah.
It would be 2d8 plus
2d8 plus
modifier. Or caster level.
caster level.
Yeah, 2d8 plus caster level.
Okay. Where's my d8s? That could have been better. 13. Not bad though. That puts me in a much healthier spot. Okay. Yeah, that's all on my turn. One down, 3 to go. Watch Tova just kill both the meat guys with her bomb.
How bad are they looking? Like, we've attacked them. Quite a few.
They're both in single digits.
Oh yeah, you can do it. You got this, Tova.
Well, it's a mimic's turn right now, so.
I know, but
All right, sorry about that.
Nyrelion is conscious.
And has a pulse,
How?
right? And has
We don't
18
know.
hit points.
None of
We
us
don't know.
We don't know,
We
or
don't
three of us
know.
don't know.
No.
All
None
of us do
know.
not know.
Well, 4 of the 5 of us in this Discord call don't know. Also, Red Mimic, I shanked with a table leg, so it's gone now.
I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what brought Nyrelion back.
All right, that's 5 of 5. That's
Jake
concerning.
This game doesn't have rules, right?
Not if you don't want it to. I mean, you kind
Okay,
of decide whether or not it has rules.
Well, what I am deciding is that this mimic is attacking you, Jordan.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That tracks.
13
13
to
to
hit.
hit. Yeah, no. Nope.
Yeah.
You're like, not even my touch. I'd be flat-footed for you.
Wait, did it? No, you escaped the grapple, right?
Yep, he's not grappled. Tova.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back and I'm gonna throw a bomb on red.
Solid. Oh, Noah, if you can find it, We need to get the, from Call of Duty zombies.
15.
When you get the nuke and it says kaboom.
What was that?
That's what we need.
15 for touch. I believe that hits because I've rolled
I-
lower.
yeah, that hits.
Yeah. $17 damage to red, and then 7 to the blues, unless they've passed their reflex saves.
Blue is barely alive.
Oh
Both
my
blues?
gosh.
Both blues.
Well, Blue Mimic, this is the first time Blue Mimic's been hit. So
Mhm.
No, he said they were in single digits.
No, the Meat Boys
Right.
were.
Meat Boys are in single digits. Blue Mimic is fine.
Oh, you're talking about
I was
the
a little
next-
scorched, but
Gotcha.
alright, so red is dead. Edan.
Just imagine this just meat spatter. If you
I
feel
guess.
like dodging a bunch of AOOs, you can get to Nyrelion, or I can heal him on. Or we wait for healing till the end of this, because now we've got.
I mean,
numerical
I really
advantage.
can't do anything except heal right now, though. So I'm just gonna step up here and I'll cast defensively. I'll cast another pure moderate defensively.
Okay.
I don't think that passed. 17. No, it's 19. So no, that did not go.
Give me a D100.
No, that's
Come
right.
on, wild magic.
96.
No. You're rolling really high on the wild magic.
96.
96.
Sheesh.
So no wild magic here.
Magic? Never heard of her.
Nope, don't even know it. What's this stuff?
In case it is Blue's turn.
Kaboom.
Yes.
What?
There it is. Nice.
With a mushroom.
Here, let me adjust the volume a little bit.
Kaboom.
Wow.
How's that volume for you guys?
That's pretty good.
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 That's good.
Okay.
Funny.
Thank you for putting that in, Noah.
Yep.
Okay, Blue is going to attempt to run.
And I ran so far. away.
Tova, you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh. Say less. I will punch it, I guess. I can't throw a bomb in a...
No, it has to be a melee attack.
Hmm.
You could knock it out, though. If it's that weak, if you actually dealt damage to it, you could knock it unconscious.
Let's see what my
Which would be hilarious.
melee is. I will punch it in the face with a 23 to hit.
Whoa.
No, I don't think so.
Falcon
what's my damage?
It's gonna be your melee. So it's gonna be should be a 1d4.
Well, I think unless you're trained, it's just one.
Just
Unarmed? Is it my unarmed, Zach?
yes.
Okay. Great. 1d3 plus 1.
One, and that'll be in non-lethal, yeah.
Yeah, it's all non-lethal.
2 damage.
Please.
It is staggered.
Yeah.
Well, I think non-lethal damage, if it takes you to 0, you do fall on top.
You knocked out. I think.
Okay. So this thing is unconscious.
I don't think so, is what Tova says.
Hold on, that
Does
gets
it tumble down
No,
the stairs and take fall down?
No, it does not. It is not unconscious. Because that is bludgeoning damage.
No, it's non-lethal damage.
But it's bludgeoning damage, which this thing has DR against.
Mm,
Oh. You had to
I
take
guess
away
I
our moment, Jake.
I gotta buy piercing
My
knuckles or
question
something, I
still
guess.
stands. Does it trip and fall down the stairs?
It rolled a 1 on his save. I'm gonna give a reflex save just to see if it takes damage or not falling down the stairs. Okay. It is fine, but it is fine-ish. It is at the bottom of the stairs, has
Ish.
to get up, and moves.
Standing up is a move action.
So yeah, it's right here.
Where is it going?
It's going for the big
Going
guy
to
in the
its
backyard.
giant friend in the
It's going for the
backyard.
big guy.
It's going to absorb itself back into the meat collective.
Mom, they're being mean to me.
Can you imagine if we had walked in here and it was accidentally a 50-foot tall Alden Foxglove in the backyard?
Nyrelion.
First things first, I need to stand up.
Yep.
That'll be my move action.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Second thing second, how far is the drop out of that window?
What?
15
You're gonna
feet.
jump out a window, you're injured, and you're gonna jump out a window.
I was just asking how far the jump was. Gosh.
15 feet.
Okay.
There's not really a
If
reason to
you
run
guys-
now.
If you want to handle the mimic, I can go after the meat.
Yeah, I don't have the movement to.
I'm the wrong person for any of this.
I'm going to. I can, even though I used a move action to stand up. I can still 5-step, right?
No, I don't
Well,
think
no,
so.
because it's not. I didn't use my movement to stand up. I used
You
a
can
move
always
forward
move at
action
least
Yeah.
5
to stand
feet.
up.
I think there's, pretty much always.
It's like when you use your move action to like drink a potion or like use your move action to like do something else, like reload. You can
Okay.
reload and take a 5-foot step.
Hmm.
You
If
can
you're
always
using
take a
move action,
5-foot
You're not
step.
moving.
So yeah, you can take a 5-foot.
the one incontrovertible rule of Pathfinder.
You can always move 5
I'm
feet.
5-stepping there. I'm underneath the dude.
You're standing in the middle of a meat smear.
Yeah. I'm gonna swift action buff my weapon with Arcane Pool.
Wait, where did you go?
He's
I'm
under
underneath
red.
red.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to power attack Blue Mimic.
Use your hate.
Drag it down.
Take your weapon. Strike it down.
Moringa.
So close to a crit. What would that be? 24 to hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. $16 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Right. Durok.
Kill it.
Question.
We'll chase the other one down.
Do we want the other one knocked out?
Well, we don't want it running around the city.
I'm fine killing it.
Yeah, we want to kill it. Where is it, Jake? It's just down.
Downstairs.
Bottom of that staircase.
Oh.
That's 25.
Jake, is there a
Yeah.
handrail that I can like jump here, or is that a wall?
Banister.
Bannister.
Hardly nowhere. Well, okay, wait a minute. You might not have to. That staircase is flipped from the first floor to the second.
Yeah, I realized that I fucked up on the
Yeah, no, that's if you get to
Map.
that square, Zach, where the arrow is, that's where the 1 is.
Oh.
Yeah, right here. This.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't even have to. You can run. You got 25, right?
I've got 20.
Ah.
That's why I'm
crap.
saying, can I jump the banister?
You can. You just have to give me a dexterity check or acrobatics.
Your favorite.
Well, that's not great.
But do you want to try and look cool?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Hmm.
2.
Yeah, we can't have this
3,
thing running around the city.
Jump. Pray for me. Oh, okay. That was a 10. For a
Okay.
5-foot drop. Or whatever it is.
You drop down, drop over the banister, and it's not a graceful landing. You don't fall on your ass, but it's not the most graceful thing. You're standing, and that's
fine.
the important.
See, here's the mastery of this maneuver. Everyone only saw me jump over the banister, looking awesome. No one saw me landing. Well, actually, one person saw me land, but they're about to not be a live witness anymore. So I'm gonna attack blue. I'm not gonna bother with power attacking right now. That is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And I'm about to send this guy to the netherworld.
Shadow realm, banish him.
That was not too bad for
Wait.
damage.
How does that
I
make
should've.
any sense?
I should have power attacked him to get him on the dead leaderboard.
No. That staircase doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, I messed up the map. Is
I
what
think
it is.
No.
that staircase.
The landings are in the same place.
No, I
Look
think
at
the
that.
staircase goes to the one here goes to the 3rd floor or something.
Oh, that
And
must
this
be it.
Oh, I think we skipped a floor. Yeah.
Yeah, or like the staircase is actually right here or something. Or over
'Cause,
here.
yeah,
No, so there is on the other side. It actually.
That doesn't make any
Okay,
sense, though.
question.
No.
Jake.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, I think the 1 should go to another 1, and then there should be a 2 going to the other 2.
Yeah. So what you guys don't see, I'll just show this to you here. There is another staircase here. So yellow is going up, red is going down. This would be the correct one. I messed up, and there is no way this staircase, like, there's no exit.
Yeah, I see that. There's no door.
That's okay.
Oh, what the? Huh?
Whatever.
Welcome to the
it's a
Paizo maps. Anyway,
spatial warping stairway. It's fine.
Yeah.
Area magic.
Question for you, Jake. Would you allow a power attack?
Not after.
For the sake of the dead leaderboard.
Sorry, but no.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta remember.
Okay, 10, 18, 26 damage.
Okay. All right, so not quite dead leaderboard. It would tie the lowest. It would tie for number 5 on the dead leaderboard.
Dang.
Or wait, how much damage did you say?
26.
Okay, so it wouldn't. It would be just shy of the dead leaderboard.
Okay.
But how would you like to do that?
I'm like over the banister, and as I'm coming down, just hammer straight down on the back of its head, just literally all of my weight driving it into the ground, and then I land kind of like heavy. But yeah,
Take out the walking stake.
pretty much. It's a meat tenderizer.
Yeah. Tenderizer.
Wow.
Good one. That one was. Hey guys, I scared off the giant 40-foot tall meat monster.
Hey.
Took one look at the tenderizer and it.
Oh crap! That's what we call you.
No.
You're the cleric of eminent domain. You're the what
Yes.
else?
The
What else do we
local
call you?
ordinance.
The local ordinance. Now you're the meat tenderizer.
Meat tenderizer.
The tenderizer. It's like a Jason Statham movie.
Instead of the equalizer, the tenderizer.
Yeah. Oh.
That's hilarious. All right, well, that's my turn.
And you. Oh crap! I
There's
forgot about the other mimic.
One more mimic.
I accidentally deleted the turn initiative because I thought that was it.
Well, the mimic is next, and then it's me.
Yeah. Mimic's still going after Edan.
Okay.
It rolled a 3 again. Rolling so well, like
Classic.
an hour ago. Right. Yeah, it's your go.
I mean, I'm gonna take a step back, first of all. I'm gonna look at Nyrelion. Are you alright? Do you need healing?
I don't know.
We missed Tova's turn.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tova
yeah, we
was
did.
one of.
Tova
Oh, okay.
goes after me.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
She was the last one in the turn order for us.
Never mind.
Yeah, it would be Tova.
Thing killed.
No.
Kaboom.
Yeah, it
Echo.
is.
Oh, I thought you said is
Oh,
everything killed.
that thing.
Is that thing killed downstairs?
Aye!
Which thing?
All right.
Meat
Fine.
Boy's dead!
Great.
Yeah.
I'll throw a bomb at that guy.
All right.
Does a 22 hit its touch AC?
Yes.
In this scenario, I like to imagine that Tova just like underhand tosses it between Nyrelion's legs.
10 damage.
Quick point of order. You're gonna exclude us from the splash damage, right?
Always.
Nope.
Okay.
10.
Nope.
Ah!
I can do it up to my intelligence modifier, so yeah, you're. We're never gonna. Of all of us, we should never run in that issue.
There's not enough people in our party for her to have to hit us with splash damage.
Mm-hmm.
The Tenderizer, and then you hit him with the Sear. I like this combo you guys have got going.
Seer.
The char.
Oh.
And then after that, it was Aiden's turn.
Charbroiler.
Wow.
I think, didn't I make the broiler one
You
last
did
night?
make the broiler joke last
Yep.
night, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back. Do you need healing? I'm here.
I
You need healing.
could probably use a bit, but it's not urgent.
Just, looks like a chew toy for a mimic.
Except he doesn't, and that's more disconcerting to me.
Fair.
How does Nyrelion look right now? In terms
Not
of
as bad. He was really bad before when you went down,
Mhm.
due to the claw attacks, the bites, the mimics.
Yeah.
But now, like, there's still your wounds aren't nearly what they were. Like, they're still bad,
Mhm.
but you're not dying, nor are you close to death.
Can I roll a check to see what in the world is going on here?
Can we kill the mimic
ahead.
first?
I can't kill the mimic.
That's fair.
Yeah. I am not going to kill the mimic. What am I rolling here? I got a natural 20.
Choose your knowledge of how you're approaching this.
I was gonna say religion, but Arcana seems like it would do better, but I don't think I really can, so no, religion.
The fact that it was about, like, what's the thing? Or Nyrelion's never really talked about religion much or anything, so you're not sure why. Like, gods can heal people, but usually it's through the service of a cleric, a paladin,
Mhm.
and normally when they heal someone, they don't half-ass it.
Yeah.
This is
This was a.
I love the idea of a deity like being like, oh yeah, I'll heal you. Here, take like 12
Ed, what-
points.
What do you people take? Like
Deity
5 hit
just-
points?
Deity just gave you the equivalent of like a back alley, cure wounds
Yeah,
spell.
yeah.
Like, yeah, that ought to tide you over.
I don't know what you mortals even take anymore.
I don't say I didn't do
Here's
nothing
your
for
little
you.
wound. Get over it, kid. Rub some dirt on it.
Usually there's also an accompanying sign of like, like maybe a burst of light, something of like a divine interference of a sort.
Okay, here's an
You
important
don't
question.
think this was divine, probably.
Here's a question. Do I think he is now undead for any reason? Could that, like, speculatively have happened?
He still looks dead.
He looks the
Yeah, I
same.
get that.
No.
So he needs a tan.
He has
What
a
else
pulse.
do I know?
Nyrelion did check his pulse.
But has Nyrelion stated, "Hey everybody, I have a pulse. It's okay."
He probably, when he felt it, he probably would have been like, "Oh, good."
Still nothing there.
Still nothing there. That's it.
Unless he's a like super specific undead, you don't think he's undead. He's way too much like his usual self.
Well, here goes nothing. Well, no. Here goes something. But it doesn't have nearly enough answers.
Here's the thing:
I'll
you
just
hit him with a cure light wounds, and we'll find out if
You'll
he's
be able to
undead
figure
or
it
not.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with cure moderate.
Just
Okay.
kill him outright.
Just put him back down.
Whoops.
That is 10 healing. No. Excuse me, 16 healing.
So,
You heal 16.
okay.
You're not undead.
Yet.
That takes me up to 34.
And I think you're next.
Yep,
What was that?
you
I
are.
think your turn is next.
Oh, yeah.
Love him.
Power attack and a mimic.
Power word attack.
Power word attack.
Power word sword.
That is a crit.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
$34 damage.
Nice.
How do you want to do this?
I want to basically cleave through this thing's mouth opening and like lop it in two horizontally.
Yes. And now there are two halves of a broken chair, or the top section and the bottom section of its mouth. That is combat. Can you guys roll me perception?
Mhm.
I'd like to immediately detect magic on myself.
16.
17.
11.
Come on, Tova.
We need big numbers, big numbers.
19.
Okay. You guys upstairs, through the shattered window, see, coming towards the house very, very quickly is a small group of city guards.
That checks out.
There were
Bombs,
like several
probably.
bombs.
Literally
Yeah.
bombs
More
going off.
bombs.
I mean, I think if we say the right words, I don't think we'll have any trouble.
I
there.
don't think there's much.
The bodies and the mimics don't disappear or anything, so there's
Yeah, yeah.
proof.
There's quite
Kind of
good
it.
evidence in our favor. I would like to immediately detect magic on myself.
No magic. Or
Is it clear up there?
We're
Oh, yeah.
good.
Everything's good.
No.
There are some guards coming. Perhaps I should go meet them.
Blood and stone.
That might be a good idea.
I'll go down to the
Yeah,
front.
come
We
down
open the
here.
door for-
I'll even open the front door.
Yeah,
I think that's the back door.
Yeah.
that's the back door.
I'll open the front door.
How much blood did you lose?
Some. More.
Yeah, you open the front
Edan,
door straight
do you
into
need-
the dining room.
Do you need some healing?
No, I think I'm. Listen, you seem like two lovely gentlemen, but I've got it. I
Did I
will
just-
cast lesser restoration on myself.
Right.
Okay. I've got two of
Did
those
I
prepared
detect
if you
any
want to
magic?
save your spell.
That
You did not
Might
detect
not be a
magic.
horrible idea, honestly.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Let me do it.
Okay.
You're better at healing than I am, so it's less of an expenditure for me to do Lesser Restoration.
Yeah.
So I will cast Lesser Restoration on Edan. Which is a divine spell.
Oh yeah, that's not really that big of a deal
No.
right now. I was gonna do it to myself anyway. It's not that big of a deal.
I mean,
right
it would have been. It can't not be a divine spell because it's on the cleric list. So
yeah.
We're all going downstairs, right? We're all down.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right. Oh,
are you coming down, Nyrelion?
yeah, I'll come down.
Are you alright?
Feeling all right? Yeah.
Well, has anyone
Sorry.
idea what's happened?
I feel fine.
You look like you
I mean,
died,
Last I
No,
saw
I-
you.
Don't I always?
but
Well,
like
yes.
actually died.
You look like you've been chewed up and died,
I'm
And
like,
then
the
nothing
last-
healed you.
and then
but then-
something healed you.
Yeah, the last
Yeah.
thing we saw was you falling down on the ground with a mimic chomping on you. And then all of a sudden you
Uh-oh.
rolled out from underneath it.
I'm still trying to figure
Durok,
out.
I
what
may
happened
have some
myself.
bad news.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You are pushed 10 feet away from me when you cast that spell.
In a straight line?
I don't think it really cares. It doesn't. It just says 10 feet away.
Huh. What the I've never had that happen before.
Sorry about that.
This bleeding place is insane.
I didn't think that was the place. I think it might have been my father's influence. Sorry about that.
Whatever. So, do you remember anything, Nyrelion?
Did anything happen to you?
I mean, you're not exactly. Well, I guess.
I did like see some things that felt kind of dreamlike. I'll explain it after we deal with the gods.
And that's actually
Fair
where we're
point.
probably going to leave off for the evening.
Or how much time do we have before the guards arrive?
They're outside.
They're going to be here very, very shortly.
Yeah, so I
Like
don't
we
have
could
time.
see them, so
Mhm.
Well, that was an encounter.
Yeah.
yeah.
Encounter.
Oh, do you need me to roll for the how many points of Constitution you heal, or you only took one?
Oh yeah, you do. No, I took 2.
Is it? It's a D4, right?
D4, yeah. Forgot about that.
Well, you get 3.
Hey, look at that extra.
Don't spend it all in one place.
I'm gonna spend it all in one place, and that's my Constitution score.
Sweet.
Do I get those hit points back immediately?
I think so.
I think so.
I mean,
Okay.
it wouldn't make sense for you to gain Constitution
You
and become
keep
more
damage.
injured. Yeah, you keep the damage number, not your health number, but the
Yes.
amount of health that you're
Yeah,
down
yeah,
by.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Otherwise, it wouldn't make
Everybody-
any sense.
Yeah, you keep
think-
damage, not health.
I got healthier, and yet somehow I feel more injured.
Yeah. Everybody take a couple of steps back.
Alright?
Or you know what? I'll just walk off a little bit.
Yeah, just walk it off. Or whatever.
Yeah, I'll walk back about 10 feet, and then I'll cast Cure Serious Wounds on myself because I'm pretty messed up.
I don't think we're probably gonna have any more fights today.
Yeah, Aiden, you're
1, 2.
doing okay?
You never know.
Is
It's one
Nyrelion
thing I've learned being on this job. It's to always be prepared.
at full?
Very close, not quite. I have a couple scratches still.
Okay.
But
I'll
it's
hit you.
not-
I'll hit you with a
it-
fervor
It,
and
oh,
heal
okay.
you for 2d6.
I'm literally 3 hit points down.
Cool. I'll heal
I
you
just
for
like to point out,
2d6. You get 8
Just-
hit points back.
just
I'm
for
at
the
full.
record,
And hit
I just
myself
rolled-
with fervor.
I just rolled 27 healing on myself.
Wow.
Damn.
Nice.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, this is what I do.
hmm
I'm back at full. You know, assuming that I don't explode.
So when you said it looked like I died,
it looked like you were on the ground in the process of being dead.
Yeah.
Blood
And then,
everywhere.
what happened after that? Like, did
Well,
you
the
just
mimic,
say
rolled.
anything?
the
Rolled
mimic
away and stood up.
started attacking me, and then you just rolled away from it, under the table, and you
That's
are,
when I woke up.
and then you're awake.
I remember rolling. I did that. Oh.
Oh.
Do I have time where I could like have a brief conversation about this?
I'm willing.
No,
to
not with the guards
So,
coming up.
so you don't forget about it a
Yeah.
week later.
Well, if the guards get here in the next round, my caster level is treated one higher for the purpose of spell duration for the next round.
kill him.
So specific.
It's a weird list.
Oh.
Well, that was bizarre. And a little bit disconcerting.
For multiple reasons.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it wasn't them. Because it would have been super confusing if it was. Like if it was the
know.
other way around. Where like
If it was actually
those
them.
things were there. Yeah, and that was
Right,
actually
right.
them to be like, what is going on at that manor?
Yeah.
On the bright side, I do think this opens up the possibility for some answers, finally.
How?
We still don't know where the real Alden Foxglove is though.
Right.
No,
or
and
the
that's-
real Aisha.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Aisha's still out there.
However, we're in the manor. We've got a little time. Maybe we might find something.
Yeah. Let's deal with these cards.
All right, let's deal
Of
with
course.
them.
Wait, they're off now. Oh. Put the hammer down.
No, I'm never putting my hammer down. Okay, not when chairs are turning into bleeding mimics,
Well,
and
yeah, we'll smash
people
all
are
the wood
turning
furniture.
into walking meat steak gooey things.
We'll smash all the wooden furniture, and then we can put the hammer down.
Aye. But I know that you found a stone one in the tunnels below the city, so we can't trust anything made out of stone either. It's nothing sacred
you're right.
anymore.
For the
Used
love
to
of
be
all
that a
that's good.
dwarf could sit on a chair and not worry about getting his
Wow.
bum chewed off.
Nowadays, can't even trust the pictures.
You can't trust the floorboards under your feet, nor the people you're
That's an
talking
idea.
to.
Ah, yeah, those things were horrible. Anyway, that's where we leave it.
Yep.
Oh man.
Coolio.
And you are through 2 of up to 1d6 mimics.
Oh boy. All in one go.
Don't
That
like
was
the way
fun.
you phrased that.
Wow.
So either he spent. I'm calling his bluff. He spent them both early.
You think so?
I think he spent 2 of 2 mimics in one place.
You think he did spend it all in one place?
I think he did. I think he's like a little kid in a candy store. I think
I
his
really-
mimic pockets are empty.
I don't think he is. I don't think he's done.
To be fair,
I'm
like
calling your bluff, Jake. Bring it.
okay. On one hand, maybe I do have more mimics. On the other hand, I am the type of guy to blow it all in one place.
I'm telling you, that's the talk of a man who
I
just
don't
wasted
got-
all of his mimics.
Listen, you are getting really far, really quickly into this chapter.
Meaning, we
Oh,
just
sorry,
what
cleared out the
did I
mimic.
take that mimic to negative hit point wise?
Negative. It was in the teens.
Oh, okay.
Respectable.
It was still a good kill.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good
Good night, guys.
Good night.